Sitting here this evening on a balcony, give you a sense of it. Here in Paducah, give you a look around. There's downtown in Paducah. Right behind me here is this amazing little alley that has one of my favorite bakeries in Kentucky, so I'll check that out in the morning. As we look behind me though, over here is the Ohio River, and if you can sort of peek back there, you can see a tugboat putting together some tugs for the evening. Way all those tugs back there. There's a little train museum. As I'm sitting out here tonight though, the thing that stands out to me the most is that American flag. I'll tell you why. Right here in Paducah, 4 major rivers come together. And that little American flag stands out to me this evening over there. That's the Performing Arts Center in town. Stands out to me this evening because this could have easily been Confederate. I, of course, love the Civil War. People don't know that Paducah wound up being a really important part of the Civil War. When General Grant was over in what they call the Western Theater out here, right? We're the West in Kentucky at that time. Out in the Western Theater, is all based out of St. Louis, and then there was a real question about how far into the South we should go. General Grant was based in Cairo, which is not far from here, where the Mississippi and the Ohio come together. And he knew that the Confederacy wanted Paducah because Paducah really gives them access to both the Tennessee and the Cumberland rivers, both of which are right here. Both of those 2 rivers are dammed, and they form Kentucky Lake off the Tennessee and Barkley off of the Cumberland River. So General Grant disobeys a direct order, comes down here, and doesn't capture Paducah, but at that point it's sort of unoccupied. And so he sort of bases a bunch of troops here in Paducah without orders. He just knew the critical importance of it. Later, he would then use Paducah as a staging ground to begin to ferry troops up the Tennessee and Cumberland rivers, beginning to capture the forts along those rivers and begin to open up the South. Because if you can take the Tennessee River, you can go into Nashville. If you can take the Cumberland, you can go further into the deep South, into Kentucky and into Tennessee. And so those 2 rivers wind up being sort of critically important. All of that is set up here, right here in downtown Paducah, where the Union Army would have been hanging out right here on these same streets. Like those same streets would have had the Union Army on them many years ago. So it's sort of what I'm thinking of tonight, just looking at that flag there across the way and looking out there onto the Ohio. It's a good evening.